Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of June 2019 reading. These readings have been about getting on the other side of a circumstance, situation, or connection with another. We are all going through the process of recognizing an old lesson, an old realization, and now we are all moving towards getting to the truth of where we are headed for the next maybe 7 to 9 years. Okay, so and welcome if you're new. Welcome back to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning, who come to me for month-to-month readings. Thank you so very much for your support, for your trust in my gift. Thank you also for writing me an email afterwards to let me know how these energies helped for you to walk the path of your highest, best good, where you can finally sit in and with the energies of peace, joy, and contentment. Okay, should these messages resonate for you, and thank you to those of you whom have let me know that these are indeed your energies and or your messages. That helps me a lot. If you'd like more information than what I provide during this general reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below. Buster, my dog's getting into something. All right, so the energy I'm feeling for this general reading, this Scorpio energy, they have been thinking about someone whom by which they are not living with in their home environment day to day. This person could be financially abundant, secure, and stable. We have a Scorpio who is trying to find clarity about this person through community, society, social media. We have in the first week, or maybe even just the first 4 or 5 days of June 2019, a Scorpio who is behaving with sly and cunning actions, behaviors, or thoughts to get to the truth of what is going on with another. They may be thinking that another person is not being completely honest and truthful, but by the first 7 to 10 days of June 2019, this Scorpio is starting to recognize obstacles in and with a connection to another. Obstacles that are preventing them from moving forward with a soul connection of sorts. This could be a friendship, a boss, a friend, a partner, ex-partner. Okay, so in the first week of June 2019, the Scorpio is thinking someone is my soulmate, but now there are too many obstacles. The obstacles are tied to sly and cunning behaviors in the past or of the past. And by around the 10th of June 2019, this Scorpio is thinking about their children, dealing with some situation involving children. They're trying to get to the truth of, was this person or connection, situation, or circumstance, was that the karmic path for me? Was that the path I was meant to walk? But by the middle of June 2019, this Scorpio is starting to say, you know, I'm going to start hoping, wishing, and praying for greener pastures. I'm going to hand my worries to Spirit about how I can try and control this communication, this connection, this situation. And I'm going to trust and have faith that Spirit will lead someone back to me or towards me by mid-June, so that I can clearly see if this is indeed or what I thought it was in the past. I thought this was a karmic connection. Now I'm waiting patiently to see, can I move into greater stability, security, and etc. Something ended quickly and swiftly in the past, and now this Scorpio is thinking about how do I find greater stability and security in my personal path. I need to either touch back in base with this person to obtain more wisdom, or I need to let go altogether. So we have a Scorpio in the first half of June who may be thinking about moving on to greener pastures. They may be thinking about making a change when it comes to their home or business location, circumstance, or situation. They are wondering if they should move on from something that came to an end in the past, something that was tied to the energies of lies and deceit. So what I did to obtain more information regarding these messages is I laid out my newest deck, or one of my newer decks, the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. So I'm just starting out using these these messages, these cards, and what I'm feeling is sometimes these are the energies of, like in this case, the Scorpio, or it is the energy of the other person. It could also be that you are both mirroring each other at this time and you're both thinking the same thing. So I will try to decipher who and or what as we go through the circle spread. All right, so we do have someone, I feel, actually, I feel like this is Scorpio and the other person at this time are thinking, you are never far from my mind. I'm trying to make some decisions with the major arcana judgment here that are in the highest best good of myself, others, maybe even our children. Know that Spirit is helping you, Scorpio, to look at things from every perspective for a period of time. Wait for signs and synchronicities. You are on their mind. They're probably on your mind. And in the mind position, the thoughts position, representing the first week of June 2019, we have, you have affected my life significantly. Again, I feel like we have a Scorpio who's looking back at something that kind of fell apart, and now they're kind of hoping for a reboot, right? They're hoping to restart a situation. They're understanding that someone affected their life in a way that was fulfilling. And they're kind of hoping that that can mend in some way, or somebody's saying, you have affected my life significantly, but now I'm going to decide, do I want to recommit or move on? Because, and I feel like Scorpio, this is pretty much your energy too, and your thoughts for whichever Scorpio this is. It's like, what are the obstacles? How do I get beyond them? Is this meant to be? Is this not? Spirit's going to help you with the Ace of Cups to really give something your all before making the decision to stay or go in the first week of June 2019. Now, in the relationship sector, representing the 1st to the 10th or 12th of June 2019, Spirit, I feel, is saying it all comes down to timing. Okay? Keep being who you are. Keep doing what you're doing. Pay attention to your children, what's going on with them. Allow yourself to remain open to the decision of another, because I feel like Scorpios, you know where it is that you stand. Some Scorpios, again, there was a falling apart in the past, and then something came to an end in the relationship sector. So these are your energies, Scorpio. So you may be hoping that when it comes to this commitment, this partnership, this connection of sorts, this opportunity, it could be a financial opportunity, things are all going to come down to the right timing, okay? So don't stress yourself out. Really just kind of keep doing what you're doing. Be honorable, walk with integrity. Keep your heart open to this other person, the situation, but also don't get hung up on the energy of another human being, right? Keep focusing on what it is you're wanting to manifest in your own personal journey day to day. All right, so from the 10th to the 15th of June 2019, creatively, this Scorpio is feeling like someone is irreplaceable. I do feel like they could be waiting on someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It could be someone that they were in a commitment, partnership, or marriage with. And now they're starting to recognize the worth of, if not the other person, definitely the worth of what you guys created together at some point. Now, Scorpios, we have you or someone else is referring to your picture, looking at maybe the internet in their actions position. And again, you're being guided with the Queen of Cups energies to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be really strong. Maybe even look at the picture of another and ask Spirit to please bless you with clarification and information, signs and synchronicities as to, is this person going to come towards me? While focusing on what you're working on day to day. So in your emotional aspects position by mid-June 2019, I feel a special bond with you that I never felt before. There is indeed a very strong soulmate connection here. So for some Scorpios, and this will come down to a personal reading, you're really going to be starting to decide that, yes, indeed, someone is my soulmate connection. The things that happened in the past are like bygones be bygones, and now I am actually wishing for greener pastures, hoping that someone's going to come towards me and that we can either fix something or that I can let go and move towards someone new. So in the subconscious position, we have, I care too much about what others think right now. Therefore, with the Six of Wands, I'm going to move on to smoother waters. So we do have some Scorpios who are thinking about what happened in the past. Someone's not too far from your mind. You're hoping that eventually this person will come back around when it comes to a commitment, partnership, contract. Others may be thinking, you know, that whatever happened in the past, they can't let go of. And you're fearing maybe that this person is going to walk away because they're embarrassed to come back into connection with this Scorpio. But you're on their mind. They're thinking about an ending, but they see you as irreplaceable. And I feel like this goes both ways. So day to day, we do have, I feel like, this earth sign. If there is someone who has earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone who's just financially abundant, stable, and secure, and are dragging their feet, either the Scorpio or the other person in the first half of June 2019 is saying, I just can't take this anymore. I need to make a decision about this justice situation. I need to cut away from what no longer serves me. I need to find balance in my life once again. So in the inner strengths position, you have, would you give me the chance to make things right between us? Now, I am feeling like this could be either one, but a lot of Scorpios may be thinking about this, having the strength with the High Priestess stepping in as a major arcana to get to the truth of a situation. You affected my life, the Scorpio is saying. I'm hoping that maybe we can come back together, but I know that there have been a lot of obstacles. I'm thinking about what we had together, maybe again a children related situation or a playful connection whereby I can't seem to get you off my mind. Therefore, this Scorpio is being guided to continue to focus on what makes you happy day to day, reminisce about this person, and just listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities of should I move forward or let go of this person? Somebody really cares a lot about what other people will think should you come back together. And my dog downstairs hardly ever barks, so that's interesting. Somebody sees this Scorpio is financially abundant, secure, and stable, or this Scorpio is saying, I want to be that financially independent and secure person. I've thought about reaching out to the other, or someone's thought about reaching out to you, Scorpio. But the truth of what transpired, what made them feel sad, the truth of a situation maybe involving a Capricorn, or a situation that involved lies and deceit, is what is holding someone back here from taking the next step, especially in the first week and a half or so of June 2019. I think there are going to be some harsh words, harsh communications about what transpired in the past in the first half of June. And somebody's going to say, you know, I'm going to kind of let this go for now, even though I feel a strong bond with you. Again, I'm worried too much about what others think. Now, Scorpio, I do feel like if you have trust and faith and spirit, and you really want someone to come into your life or back into your life, somebody here could unexpectedly receive communication from another by around mid-June of 2019. So this is about hoping, wishing, praying, trusting in spirit, waiting on a beginning or a renewal of what was, contemplating bringing things to an end, or waiting to see if this person or yourself is going to go back into troubled waters. That's what I feel like somebody here thinks. If I go back into troubled waters, people are going to say I told you so. Okay? Yeah, I just saw success and complication. There's this desire for success, but there are complications. There are obstacles in the way. So do I stay? Do I move on with my children? What am I planning for the long term? Okay, so for clarification, I'm bringing in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Spiritual advice, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, for this particular Scorpio that we are reading for during this general reading, representing the energies for the first half of June 2019. Felt that. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling very strongly. In the first 4, 5, 6 days of June 2019, Scorpio, you are being guided with the movement energies to move independently towards your own goals and intentions. Focus on your own success, your own future, and in your thoughts, you're going to be thinking about fulfillment. Someone affected your life. They brought in a lot of fulfillment. You may be missing some form of fulfillment that ended in the past. And you're recognizing, whichever Scorpio this is, that somebody affected your life significantly, or that you together had something that was really good, right? So in the relationship sector, representing the first week and a half of June 2019, Spirit's saying, think about what ended, know that everything happens according to divine timing, and know that you are where you belong at this time. You are in the current environment that you are meant to be in, okay? Now, in the first 10, 12 days of June 2019, this Scorpio has the High Priestess of Air. She's going to come in and help you to cut away from negative people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments. She is going to help for you to find balance in your life once again, even though you may be thinking that someone else is irreplaceable. So in the actions position, we have a Scorpio who by mid-June 2019, after listening to their intuition, after hoping, wishing, and praying for a connection with another, coming into an unexpected situation whereby there is a lot of lust of the flesh. Listen to your intuition before giving away your mind, body, and soul to another. Really think about, is this the highest, best decision for me and everyone involved? Okay? Whoop. All right. So in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, in order to maintain emotional balance throughout the first half of June 2019, Scorpio, you have the Vision card. So this is about setting goals and meeting goals, contemplating and fulfilling your own life's path journey, not relying on another person to help for you to find peace, joy, contentment, security, and stability. You can do this on your own. You are where you belong. Be careful of unexpected communication whereby you might give away your mind, body, and soul to the lust of the flesh. Instead, really think things through, observe, and slow down, because there may be a situation that you really need to let go of, but you are indecisive. I feel like you and this person are worried about what others are thinking. Therefore, subconsciously, it could be that the two of you are saying, we should probably leave troubled waters behind. Subconsciously, though, I feel like this Scorpio is saying, I am wanting to take a risk towards this person or towards a new offer that shows up mid-June 2019. Again, day to day, there is a connection, a circumstance, a situation where you are waiting for someone to come towards you who is doing so in a very slow way. This could be an offer or an opportunity tied to finances. You're stuck where you're at. You're wanting to cut away from a current situation or circumstance, and you're feeling like you can't take it anymore. But something is coming your way. For some, whoever hasn't been far from your mind, you may be manifesting them coming back into your path. But again, look at this, day to day with the obedience energies. It is very important to know where your boundaries are, okay? To stand strong and with your boundaries as you set new goals and intentions, knowing what you want, how you're going to get there, and being able to speak your truth to others about what you want. I want to move forward and create something. I'm working on my vision of my future. I don't want to go backwards, and I don't want to give in to the lust of the flesh only to find out that I'm going to get hurt. I want clarification because I know what I'm wishing for. I'm hoping we can have another chance between us. Therefore, I'm having the strength to wait for the High Priestess to show me signs and synchronicities. And we have meditation. So Spirit's saying, we're going to give you the strength to focus on your goals and intentions, your own fulfillment, your ability to move forward to greener pastures as you think about this other person. Don't give in to the lust of the flesh, but instead stand strong and true with your boundaries, speak your truth, and don't make any quick decisions. This is a time of observation. So let's clarify real quick in a 3-card summary with the House of Night deck. Okay, so in the first 4 or 5 days, like I was talking about, there may be some form of deceptive energy that has taken place that you may be worried about, Scorpio. And Spirit is telling you, no matter how badly you want to go into this doorway, the doorway is being blocked by a cement wall in order to protect you. You will be receiving communication and messages from another, but there are obstacles in the way. So whatever these obstacles represent, whether they're distance, whether they're, however that applies to you, your advice is to just remain playful and open, but to not give away your mind, body, and soul away to someone who may not move forward with you and leave you with the energies of heartache. So it is a time to work on fulfillment in your own personal journey and recognize what it is that brings you great self-worth in your life. The Choices Angel is going to be flying in the first 7 to 10 days of June 2019 with a white wing and a black wing, and is saying, are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? Because a bad choice, of course, is going to affect your self-esteem. So spiritual advice is, no matter how passionate you are, now is a time with the High Priestess of Fire to put your passionate energy into what makes you happy day to day, as you are hoping, wishing, and praying for a connection to either grow or be let go of. Okay, there is a Scorpio here who is hoping to come into connection with another, but there is chaotic energy here. So make sure that if you see chaotic energy in a person, place, circumstance, connection, communication, situation, now is the time to sidestep taking a risk because of the chaos you can plainly see. Okay, so we have a Scorpio taking an oath to themselves to not give themselves away to someone who sees things from a different perspective. Now is the time to go within, become invisible, look into that magic golden mirror, the child within. What is it that makes you happy and inspired day to day? How is it that you are creating joy in your own personal journey day to day, so that you don't get too hung up, caged, and or stuck when it comes to another human being, right? We're here to work on our path because everyone else's is taken, right? So it's time to kind of go out into the woods, into your grove, on your couch with your kitty cat and your blanket, and think about a situation in an honest way. Spiritual advice for some is saying, be careful what you summon in. It may be important at this time to summon in the energies of letting go. Yeah, because someone here is in denial of a situation that is passionate, that may not have been built on a solid foundation of love, or that foundation has been broken, and that's what the obstacles are about. So by mid-June 2019, we have success, and this Scorpio coming into realization that their wishes are coming true when it comes to their goals and intentions, their own personal joy. What they are creating with their individuality is bringing them great confidence and fulfillment. And still, they're looking at someone who's being kind of distant and closed off. And Spirit's saying, we're going to give you the strength to hang in there until the truth comes your way. And for some, the truth may come your way quickly and or unexpectedly, that somebody's just coming in to take and then leave. So I'm going to pull one card from my newest deck, which is the Sacred Rebel deck by Alana Fairchild. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please close this reading with a message for this Scorpio energy during the first half of June 2019. Oh, wow. So what you want wants you. If you want fulfillment, joy, and happiness, Spirit is going to help to bring that to you. If you want a passionate fling, Spirit is going to bring that to you. Now is the time to really think about where you've been, what you've learned. Should you stay? Should you go? I do believe that there could be greater fulfillment in the path ahead if you can let go of a situation that involves too many obstacles. Okay, so this card means time for a passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment in your life. Trust that what you desire is on its way to you. If you have been shamed, judged, made to feel guilty, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearnings of your heart. So now is a time to think about, how do I create joy, happiness, and fulfillment in my own personal journey? Do I write? Do I paint? Do I sing? Do I draw? Do I do photography, pottery? What is it that you do in your own personal journey that is going to bring you joy and fulfillment? Because that is the direction, especially if you're single, by which you are going to come into connection unexpectedly with someone who will help for you to let go of a situation that has been difficult, a situation that involved obstacles. Okay, so if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.